So about 6 months ago, I was your typical martial arts instructor where I'd wake up, I'd set my ads, I'd call leads, pretty much for the entire duration of my day. And the problem that we were having was that I was spending my entire day doing this, and these leads were costing me about £100 each. So I really didn't want to miss out on any of them, let any of them go cold. But I knew that we were getting a positive ROI on those leads, so as long as I could get them into the intro classes, then I'd be able to close them and we'd be able to get them set up on a martial arts program that was beneficial to them. But the problem we were having is we just didn't have the manpower. We were just spending all our time doing this, and it was really affecting the quality of our classes. And my solution at the time was like, I've got to get somebody to help me out. I've got to get someone that I can find who's willing to do this for me. But I was speaking with Ricky Lamb and Craig Nixon, and they're both saying like, oh, work with Swap, we're getting the leads for about £1, £1.50, even sometimes as high as £3. And I was like, well, that's pretty incredible. I need to get on to this guy Swap. So I got on to Swap, he takes a look at what I'm doing. It was like a free 30-minute call or something, and there was no obligation whatsoever. But I knew after talking to him, like I was like, this is what I need. If I could get leads that cheaply, you know, if some of them go cold, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, because I'll just have a full pipeline all the time, new leads coming in. And I said to Swap on that first call, is there any way that instead of paying for leads, we can maybe pay for appointments and get appointments, but rather than get leads, because that's going to free up so much of my day. I'm going to be able to give so much more back to my students and really improve the quality of their martial arts programs. So I went back and forth with Swap for about 30 minutes, the length of this conversation. He told me a couple of different things that we would try. And yeah, 3 months after working with Swap, you know, things really were much better. We had a full calendar all the time. About 2/3 of the leads we were getting were automatically bucking in. So that freed up all my time. I didn't have to spend my entire day trying to buck leads in anymore. They were just bucking themselves in from the email campaigns, from the messaging campaigns, and now these are all things that we were doing before alongside the ad campaigns on Facebook, on Google, but it all depends how you do them, as it turned out. So the way that we were doing it just simply wasn't getting the same results as the way Swap showed us to do it. So anybody who was thinking about bucking a call with Swap, I would certainly recommend it. You know, it's freed up my entire day. It's really brought my passion back to martial arts. You know, I love coming in here, teaching classes now, and it's reduced our lead cost from about £100 a lead to, I think, at the moment, it's down at £1.11. And that's pretty impressive. We're in mid-Essex right here, so there's a load of gyms. We're all competing for the same keywords, all competing for the same target audience on Facebook. But guys, Swap really knows what he's doing. Please don't be like I was at first, and I was like, well, I've already worked with Swap. Swap used to work with Gordon. I sort of feel like I know this stuff. Please don't think that. So much has changed. You would not believe the amount of value that Swap can offer you in this 30-minute call. So guys, the only thing I can say to you is click the button. It's going to be somewhere around this video. Book a call with Swap. You've really got nothing to lose. You either decide that you do want to work with Swap, or you decide, hey, maybe this isn't for me, but you still got 30 minutes of free value from that.